What's up YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you enjoy your time while you're here. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on my post notifications so you know every time I post a video, and comment something nice down below. Today, as you can probably tell by the title, I'm going to be doing a tutorial on a reddy, orangey, smoky kind of eyeshadow look. So if you want to see how I get that look, then keep watching. So like always, I'm going to start with my eyebrows, and I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the shade Ebony and the Anastasia No. 12 brush. Next I'm going to take the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer in the shade C4, and I'm going to carve out the underneath of my brows and drag it down my eyelid as a primer. Then I'm going to take a damp makeup sponge and the Mercier translucent setting powder and set that concealer. Now I'm going to zoom you guys in so we can start with the eyes. Okay, so the palette I'm going to be using today is the NYX In Your Element Fire palette. It has 12 shades, which are all amazing. They're so pretty. But if you're aiming to recreate this look, then any yellow, red, orange, goldy kind of palette is going to work. I personally prefer this one because it has a red that's like a really true red. It's not like pinky, it's not orangey, it's really red. So the first one I'm going to take is this yellow one, which is No. 2. And I'm going to take it on a Sigma Tapered Blending E40 brush. I'm going to take quite a lot of this because we want really vibrant yellow. And I'm going to take it all throughout my crease and quite high up. Now I'm going to take this Eco Tools double-ended brush, and I'm going to take the fluffier side and take the orange shade in the NYX palette, which is No. 9. So I'm going to take a small amount of that and take that throughout all of the crease, but a lot lower down than we took the yellow shade, and kind of drag it down onto the lid a bit. Now I'm going to go back to the first brush with some more yellow and blend out the edges. Now I'm going to take this tapered fluffy blending brush from a makeup brush set from GWA, and this one's really tapered, so it comes to like a really fine point, and then the bristles on the edges are shorter, so this is really good for getting really precise into the crease but it not being too harsh a line, because if you keep the product on just the end then the edge bristles will diffuse it as you apply the product. So I'm going to use this brush with the red shade of the palette No. 7 and take that just on the outer V. I'm going to start with a small amount of product and then add more if I need to. Okay, so I just finished blending out that red shade, and now I'm going to take a flat shader brush, like a really tiny one. This one's from Barry M and it's really old, but anyone would work. And any setting spray you have, ideally Fix Plus, but that's expensive, so we're going to use the Makeup Revolution Pro Fix Fixing Spray. And just spray a bit on your brush. That was a lot, that's fine. And then we're going to take the two goldy yellow shimmery shades from the palette. Okay. Shades 1 and 6, and mix those together. And then pack them on the lid, stopping where the red shade blends out. Okay, now we're going to take the tapered brush that we used for the red and blend the edges of where we stopped putting the glittery shade. So to start with the face, I'm going to take a moisturiser. This one is so old that the label was rubbed off, so I can't even tell you what it is, but just whatever moisturiser you use, start with that. Then I'm going to take Benefit's pore-fessional primer and put it in my T-zone. Then I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Porcelain and apply this all over my face with a damp makeup sponge. you. Then I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer again under my eyes. And I'm going to set that down really quickly with the Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Then I'm going to lightly set all over the rest of my face with the MAC Prolongwear Pressed Powder in the shade Light using a Real Techniques powder brush. To warm up my face today, I'm going to be taking Benefit's Hoola Bronzer and this big brush from the same brush collection from GWA. Then I'm going to go back to the eyes and use the same palette to do my lower lash line. I'm going to take the brush that we used for the orange shade and the orange shade obviously and go all the way along under my lower lash line from outer corner to inner corner. Then just using the same brush I'm going to take the red shade. Oops, look at my eye. I'm going to take the red shade and just apply that on the outer half. So I'm going to quickly set the face with the Makeup Revolution Pro Fix Makeup Fixing Spray, and then I'm going to go into highlight when my face is still kind of damp. So I'm going to take the BH Cosmetics and Carli Bybel Deluxe Edition palette, and I'm going to take the really big gold highlight and a fan brush from Vintage Cosmetic Company and just apply this to the tops of my cheeks first. Then I'm going to take this Morphe G27 pencil brush and use that same highlight shade on my nose and brow bone and Cupid's bow. Now I'm going to take this, Now I'm going to take the same shade but also mix it with this white shade for my inner corner. I have makeup everywhere. Now I'm going to take the Barry M Take a Brow Shape and Define Brow Gel and set my eyebrows. Now I'm going to curl my eyelashes and then apply the Lancome Hyponose mascara. So lastly I'm moving on to lips, and I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Retro Luxe Matte Lip Kit in the shade Noble, and I'm just going to take the lip liner and apply that all over my lips. And over the top of that I'm going to put the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Creme Brulee. So that is everything for the makeup today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel and turn on my post notifications so you know every time I post a video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on my next video.